Let's take a look at one of the cards that's going to be in the new JJK set of Union Arena coming up. So today I'm going to take a look at Zenin Maki and decide where you probably want to see her in the flow of the game. Whether it's going to be you want to see her early, mid to late game, and pretty much if you want to top deck her or not. So this is the blue Maki, 2 energy required, 1 action to play, and her ability is opponent's turn. If you have 1 or more trait cursed tools cards or 4 or more event cards in your outside area, this character gains plus 1500 BP. Now for a 2 energy 1 action, 1500 is not too bad, and being able to boost yourselves pretty good. The problem is that it's the specifically needing the 4 cursed tools trait cards in your graveyard, trash, outside area, whatever you want to call it. And like with the Hunter set and the specified slots cards that we've unfortunately didn't get enough of, I believe there was only a handful of cursed tools in the JJK set. The likelihood of 4 of them being in your outside area and only getting a 3000 BP out of it, early game it's probably good, but with the state of the game where it moves so fast and with Bleach being so heavily played like it is, and it's probably still going to be heavily played, I just don't see her being that effective an attacker or even really a blocker. And I mean, she doesn't even have a active trigger, so even if she's in your life, she's not doing all that much. Now the second effect is, I think, one that you would want to see more, or you're going to be using more often than not, and that's the on play trigger. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck, add 1 card among them and add it to your hand, place the rest to the outside area. Now this is actually really good because the fact that you're able to filter 2 cards down is very powerful in this game, because when you think about it, you start with a 7 card hand and you start with 7 cards in your life total. Your deck's only 50, which means that you only have a deck of 34 cards. So being able to look at 2, choose one that you want, put it in your hand, and then put the other one on bottom. I mean, granted, sometimes you're probably going to want 2, but this is an excellent form of filtering. Depending on how many you need, I don't think you want to run less than 2 over, but I don't think you want to run more than 3 either. But on top deck, I think she's just a dead card, even with the filtering. Like top decking and you're needing an out, this is not it. Where do you want to see her? Early game almost always is going to be the best. Mid game starts to get a little shaky. Late game, this is a dead draw. If you need fuel to be dumping cards from your hand, or if you can get rid of her versus something else better, I would definitely be throwing her to the grave.